Hi, Nancy Moss here with Graham Magazine. Today, my friend, the grateful veteran, Jeff DeMond. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Nancy. Good to
Are you
see you. So sad that we're so far away. So close yet so
so
far.
close yet so far? I give you a big hug. And I
Yes,
get one
virtually.
back from you because those are great
Yes.
hugs.
Thank you.
So today we're with Notopia's audience for the 12 Canada Days of Christmas. And yeah, and I want you to tell them and introduce the grateful veteran to our audience and tell us how and why you do what you do.
Whew. Wow. Okay. Well, my name's Jeff. I did 20 years in the Navy. The last 3 years of my service, I had 4 ankle reconstructions, uh, some back issues, a neck injury, some head injuries, and I was treated with opioids for a period of about 8 years. I was on 120 milligrams of morphine, 80 milligrams of Oxycontin, 6 milligrams of Klonopin, the whole combat cocktail of PTSD medication. I was overweight because I had a sedentary lifestyle due to all the, opioids. So I was on 4 shots for diabetes and, other oral medications. Um, and I was just not in a good place. And my young cousin actually was having a conversation with me, and I nodded out, and he called me out on it and told me, you're addicted to opioids, you got an issue. I really took offense to it because, I was a young man doing what the doctors prescribed to me, although I did feel that I had an issue and I was going to have difficulty coming off of it. It gave me something to think about. I did a little bit of research, and, back in, this was in 2006, 2008 is when I started uh, using cannabis, and all I could find was Israeli stuff. I did a little bit of research and saw that you could half your dosage of opioids while using cannabis to treat your pain. So I did it right away. I just set it in my mind that I was doing this, and then the next time I went back to my Air Force doctor, I was retired. I was seeing him. He was seeing me for my pain and everything else. I told him I wanted to come off of my opioids with cannabis, and he said, I don't think we can do that. And I handed him back a handful of medicine from the last 2 months, and I said, I've already cut it in half. All I need you to do is to not tell on me so that I can continue doing this. I think I can get myself better. Long story short, I've come off of all my shots for diabetes. I'm on no opioids since 2010. I don't take Klonopin. I don't take any type of PTSD medication at all. I'm off of high blood pressure medication. Since I started cannabis, I lost 95 pounds.
Wow.
So I moved to Florida, got in the program, learned a lot more about why, where, and how all this stuff worked, and was trying to advocate for more access because I feel like it's necessary. This medicine can save veterans' lives, not just from suicide, but from failure to thrive or overdosing with horrible medications, or the things that those pharmaceuticals do to our body over the long term. I just can't imagine how much punishment my liver has had through all the medication that they've given me.
Yes.
So I was advocating for better access in South Florida, at the Chamber of Commerce, and ran into a veterans group that someone had promised to help a veteran get a cannabis card, and I just kind of helped her get her cannabis card. And then she said, well, I'll wait till next month to pay my state fee. And I thought, well, my God, this is ridiculous. And because it saved my life. I truly believe that cannabis saved my life. So we felt that there was a need for some education and for some support and for some advocacy for veterans here in South Florida. So my wife and I started the Grateful Veteran a couple years ago. And our focus is to find those veterans that are in need, either psychologically, monetarily, or just in a bad place pharmaceutically, and help them get to the right cannabis doctor that'll see them for a reduced cost. Normally, I try to get it even more reduced than what the standard veteran fee is, just because I'll call them and ask. And then, you know, I'm self-funded, so I do events and sell products and just try to raise money and pay for the state funded. I fund the state fee that they tax veterans or everyone in Florida to get your medical marijuana license. That 7781 comes out of my my nonprofit pays that. That's all that money goes to that,
Beautiful.
to do that. Yeah.
That's
Makes me
beautiful.
feel really good. Once I started helping, I can't believe how much more I've healed and meeting other veterans. Even more importantly, veterans in cannabis. One thing that veterans lose and talk about losing more than anything is the fact that they don't have that camaraderie. And veterans in cannabis get that camaraderie back. There's something about cannabis is a community.
Yes.
You learn things from your cannabis community on how to medicate, how to educate, how to treat, how to advocate, all different kinds of things. So it's important for veterans to communicate that, or else we miss out, you know, and that's a really healing part of it. So we've done that for a couple of years, and it's very satisfying to me because you know, some 200 and something veterans later, I don't even keep count. It doesn't really matter to me, but I know I'm helping. Even if it was one, I would feel like I was helping, because honestly, I was in that horrible, rotten place that veterans come back from. And I was not a kind person then. I had two feelings, nothing and anger. And now my light shines very bright, and I'm very welcoming, and I try to be approachable and honest and helpful as I can. You know, I don't expect anything in return, so that I'm very grateful when anything happens for me.
I'm glad we met each other when we were at our full potential here.
Me too. Me too.
So Jeff, you talked about selling things. I know that you've had some amazing art posters that you have for sale.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little about the art?
So this was just through my advocacy that I met Eric Pfluger, and he and I, he was doing some art for another cannabis style magazine. And so I wanted to show something to veterans, that it was cool to be a vet and use cannabis without any repercussions. You could be proud of it. And these are the things that I explained to Eric, this artist. And this is the idea that he drew back to me. It was about the size of a baseball card. You've met Eric, you know.
Right.
So as soon as I saw it in my mind, I thought, oh my God, I got an idea. I can do whatever I want. And this guy's capable and can do
Take
what
your
I'm thinking.
ideas and
Right. So we did that, this, and then we did this, and then we did this. And I said, oh my God, I got so many ideas. I want to do a calendar. That's the Marine Corps. That's a very, very proud bunch of men and women.
yeah.
A Marine is proud of their uniform, proud of their symbols. So during this process, I would reach out to my veterans friends, especially the Marines, and say, hey, this is not disrespectful. So my goal in the end, these pictures are 11 by 17. So I've reprinted them into poster size, like 12 by 16 and 16 by 20, to sell into frames. Some I've done in canvas too. Encompasses all the different services: Coast Guard, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, even put Space Force in there.
Tell me where everyone can find this calendar and order it from you.
So you can go to my website, www.thegratefulveteran.com. That's me. You can email me at that same address. On Facebook at that same address. I run around Florida mainly. But I have friends and reach outs all over the place. I'm helping a guy in New York right now try to find the right doctor. And I'm not afraid to talk to anyone about cannabis at any time and how much that it helps veterans, because I know not just me, I'm just one. And I'm not even the biggest one. I'm not even the best one. I'm not the fastest one. I'm not the most important one. I'm just one of many. I just happen to be loud. Uh, and I won't stop talking about it. My wife was with me. She was a nurse through my transition from opioids to cannabis, and she saw the healing process and is in the industry now too. So it's very helpful to have her guidance as well with the
Absolutely.
grateful veteran, because it gives me a little bit more credibility than a big bald guy with a couple of earrings and you know tattoos. Anybody could do that.
Yeah, but anybody isn't the grateful veteran. Jeff, thanks
Thank
for
you.
being with us today.
Thank
And
you.
everybody remember Jeff at thegratefulveteran.com, and you can order your 2021 calendar, and we'll be able to mark all the wonderful things that are going to come to us in 2021.
Right? Turn the page on this 2020 year into a cool calendar for sure.
That's right. That's right. Thanks, Jeff. We'll see
Thank
you
you.
soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.